Hello students, today we will learn about specification. So we have studied so many appliances which are useful in our domestic purposes. So how do we specify these appliances, or how do we specify these products that we will learn in this topic? So what is specification? First of all, specification is defined as to state explicitly or in detail. That is, if you want to get into details of something, then we will say that we are specifying that term or object. So the word specification is defined as to state, that is to tell explicitly or in detail. So if you want to get into detail of something, then we will say or to be specific. To be specific. Okay. So specification is a type of technical standard. So specification, why do we need a specification? So it is a technical standard. It's a type of technical standard. Okay. So why specifications are needed? Specifications are needed to avoid errors due to lack of compatibility. So if you are specifying some product, then you are avoiding the errors, and also why these errors are caused because of lack of compatibility. So once you specify, then there will be compatibility and errors will be avoided. So errors, to avoid errors due to lack of compatibility. So the organizations of standards are American Society for Testing and Material, that is ASTM International, which is a scientific and technical organization which is formed for the development of standard on characteristics and performance of material, product, system and service, and the promotion of related knowledge. So there is an organization of standard which is called as the American Society for Testing and Material. The organization of standards, that is the American Society for Testing and Material, that is ASTM International, is a scientific and technical organization. The organization of standards, American Society for Testing and Materials, that is ASTM International. It is a scientific as well as technical organization which is formed for development. So this organization, that is ASTM, is formed for development of standards on characteristics and performance of materials, products, system, and services, and also the promotion of related knowledge. So, this ASTM or American Society for Testing and Material is formed for development of standards on characteristic and performance of material, what kind of material has to be used in the product, and product, what will be the performance of the product, so how much current it is consuming or how much output we are receiving from the product. Okay, systems and services. So when there is a system, how the system is, what are the characteristic of the system and how it is performing. The same way the services, so to what level the services have to be provided, so all that is looked after by this ASTM International. Okay, so there is one more organization, that is International Organization for Standardization. International Organization for Standardization, that is called as the ISO. Okay, so what does this ISO do? ISO creates documents that will provide requirement, specification, guidelines, or characteristic that can be used consistently to ensure that the material, product, process, and services are fit for their purposes. So when you buy a new product, okay, so you don't know anything about the product, so what do you look for? You will look for a document or a guidelines book to see how you have to operate that product. So all that documents are created by this ISO, that is International Organization for Standardization. Not only the guidelines but also the requirements. So when you first see some product, you don't know what it is used for. So the requirements of the product, okay, what a product requires, okay, then what are the specifications of the product, okay, specifications means the capacity, the energy, okay, so all those will come under this specification, so all the details, okay, and guidelines, as I have already told you, how to use the product, okay, how to use the material, and also the characteristics of the product or material or process or service are provided by this ISO. So guidelines or characteristics that can be used consistently to ensure that materials, products, processes, and services are fit for their purpose. Okay. So whether all the material, the product, processes, and services are fit for the purpose of the component or the product is learned from this ISO. Okay. So let us see some Technical specifications of some appliances and products. Technical specifications of some appliances and products. So the first appliance which we will consider is the refrigerator. So let us consider Whirlpool, Proton 3-door refrigerator. So how this refrigerator is technically specified we will see. So it is Proton 330 liter 3-door frost free refrigerator. Capacity of this is 330 liter. So this capacity is nothing but the gross capacity. So the gross capacity in liters, it is 330. So this is the first specification. Then the same way for the fridge, Samsung RF4289 HARS. So this is the name of the fridge and it is a 4-door fridge. So how do you specify the total net capacity? So all these are very high capacity refrigerators. So it is 28 cubic feet. Okay. What is the energy consumption per year? Energy consumption per year. So it is 562 kilowatt. Then a refrigerator net capacity. So it is 16.3 cubic feet. Then freezer net capacity. So in this way, each and every portion of the refrigerator is specified. That is 7.7 cubic feet. Okay. Now let us consider one more appliance, that is the split AC. So Whirlpool split AC. So this is a 3D cool Wi-Fi Pro 1.5 ton 3-star inverter air conditioner. Okay. So what is the cooling capacity in watts? So specification of AC is given as cooling capacity, which is expressed in watts. So it is 2650 to 5275 to 5500 watts. Then star rating. So nowadays appliances are star rated, that is the energy consumption of these is based on the star rating. So this is a 3-star rated air conditioner. Then the third one is the energy consumption unit or electricity consumption unit, that is units per year. So how many units of electricity is it consuming per year? So it is 1103.32 units per year. Then air circulation max, that is meter cube per hour, it is 1000. Then the next one is the refrigerant. What kind of refrigerant is used? It is R32. Then the voltage, which is in volts. Then frequency, which is in hertz. And what kind of phase is used. So voltage is 230 volts, frequency is 50 hertz, and phase is single phase, or it is one phase. Okay. Then power consumption in watts, that is 640 watts. Then the operating current, which is expressed in ampere, and that is 8.3 amps. The last specification of this AC is the noise level. So you can see how many different specifications have to be done. That is IDU in dBA, and this is expressed as 37. Okay, so this is the specification of a Whirlpool split AC. Okay, in the same way, different type of appliances are expressed with different specification. So this is all about the specification. I hope you have understood the topic. Thank you.